Doing good, doing good, doing good. Looking forward to it. Got some early kills going on right now in Milta. One team's already cleared out Milta. We got some people battling in Milta Power and Little Milta, so that'll be fun today. A lot of people dropped early on the West Coast, though. Mm, You have two teams right now, three teams in Pachinki that are two teams that are very close, and one team's kind of hanging on the outside. So four teams in Pachinki right now. So that could be an interesting battleground coming up. It does look like the Obi-Wan Kenobi's 17 squad completely just suicided. I don't understand. They landed in the water or something. I don't know. There are people drowning. Well, okay, give it 30 seconds. And no, we have two. And wait, they're gone. Uh, it looks like we're getting. Are we getting a lobby reset? I think we're getting a lobby reset. I think people are getting killed. I blame salsa guacamole. Well, the admin can go through and kill everybody. They just haven't done it yet. They're just taking his time. If you have the ability to do so, sure. I just got kicked. Okay, there we go.
Is going on, everybody? How you doing? Back here with some more Mega Pint tournament trios Amigos action. Joined here by Ippaku.
Hi, I like trios. I like taco trios. PUBG trio tacos. That's what's on the menu tonight.
Absolute fun. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, obviously, we normally see four-man teams. So how does being a three-man end up changing things around? Definitely, you get a knock in this, and all of a sudden, there's only a duo left. So I feel like that's gonna change quite a bit of how it plays out.
Well, from someone that's always the first one to die on my team due to the early Ippaku warning system, most of the players that I play with are used to this. So I have a feeling that some of these people will be okay. But yes, I do agree there it will be a little bit more aggression. I think it's going to anyone that's going to take this kind of stance is going to have to be more aggressive in this way, especially because you got to remember that the third person's there. You got to take that aggression point. You got to push that. So I'm excited to see it. We saw some early drops early on that last game that we had to restart, which should be fun. So it'll be interesting what we see next time.
Yeah, and we should be getting right into the action. It looks like just a few seconds away from the plane going overhead, so we'll swap over to that. And I mean, we got a pretty eastern plane path, which is definitely a little bit different from the original intended plane path that we had.
Well, the people that are complaining about they lost points in that first reset, I can respect that a lot. It does happen though. It's PUBG esports. It wouldn't be an esport unless we had a crash at least once. And of course, it's not really an esports event until someone runs over a teammate with a car. So I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll happen in no time. We got the plane going overhead. We should have plenty of fun as we can see some of the players jumping out further along there. Uh, and I'm interested to see what kind of circles we're going to get throughout the day. Are we going to get crazy circles, or are they going to be kind of relaxed, laid back, and have some fun?
Well, I am known for bringing the circle chaos to the level. So that'll be very interesting to see as we move forward. And to kind of go through there. Don't worry, folks. The music will turn down a little bit here once we get in there. But yeah, the map screen is up on my screen, so I'm looking at the map screen. Looking at the map screen here, we're looking pretty good. What do you see so far that we want to take a look at?
Definitely over here at Severny, we got three different teams all right next to each other. Team 27, Team 31, landing close to each other. Team 9, separating themselves out a little bit so they're not right on top of the other two. Maybe get a little bit of third party action going.
Yeah. It looks pretty decent to me right now. I mean, Poop is in a good position right there from Team 9. The Toxic guys are kind of stuck where they are. They're going to have to do something. It gives Team 9 a really good chance to come in here and do some cleanup. The question is, are they going to have the cojones to push across the church?
Already getting shots out as Atrix does get the first knock on to Topanik. And then the trade from Baznik. Good couple of headshots there. Instas follows it up with a knock onto Dirty. And all of a sudden, 2v1 over here, and Team 9 is pushing.
Smart. They have to move fast here. 31 going to get the finish, I believe, so they can secure the points here because again, points do matter. But we already lost a team. Dots already got pulled out there by Simply Mathis and Shane Doe.
The shotgun, it doesn't do enough, and he actually clutches it up and takes down both with one spray. So now we're going to see Team 9 get ready to push straight over here. They do have two players up, but both of them are a bullet away from death.
Team 9 here looks like they're coming around on the outside. I'm still only seeing the map screen at the moment, so give me 1 second to get back into the game screen. And we'll be able to take some looks here and see what we can do. 2027 is looking good.
There we go. Johnny takes a lot of damage there, but he is still up and going. As Dirty Alex finds the headshot on to him to follow it up. And now it's Wema and Reckless in a 2v2. Reckless able to get the knock on to TZN.
The AK, they're just OP.
Wema a
I'm
little bit
not
of
sure
hip
what.
fire.
Yeah, definitely the Ippaku level shot right there. Definitely could do better.
And Alex is just still staying alive. He refuses to go down. And one more player, and he'll have wiped two teams, and there we go. Alex able to annihilate two different teams there. And he's claimed Severny as his own.
Well, I mean, great job by Alex there getting those two teams down. Uh, going to be able to get the res off, so that's going to be great for his team as well.
Meanwhile, Gats is over here alone. Roth and Valley a little bit farther away. Does seem like they have a shot onto Nasty, who gets the knock onto Valley. I should have been on Nasty's point of view for that shot, as now he tries to get a couple shots over towards Roth. Does get the flush onto Valley 8 before coming back over here to try and trade some shots with Gats.
Ice definitely getting the nice bolty shot over there, but definitely in the hard place right now, trying to keep his team alive and against some solid players, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, looks like he's prepping the nade, throwing it up and over towards where Gats was pushing for him. Only does a little bit of damage. Now he goes for the shots, but he gets denied as Gats is able to finish him off, and they should be able to grab the chip for Valley 8 and get him back up and going pretty quickly.
So circle pop mid zone, not a very fun circle. North, south, center, west. We could have field innings, a school inning, but definitely some stuff going on up at the prison as well.
Yeah, and it looks like Stud Muffin may be the only one left on his team. Yeah, and he's in a 1v3 up against XQN, IQ, and Cowboy. So it's going to be pretty difficult for him to try and get out of here.
I have faith.
We have faith in the Stud.
I have faith that anyone wants to use a 2x on an AK that's not insane.
And
My misplacement was placed.
Yeah. Yeah, your faith was wrong.
Well, just like my choice in relationships, once again, I've been proven ill-equipped. We have some people up at Stabler, but it's again another 1v3. Oh, and there they go again.
There they go.
Pentalol being a bully.
What a bully. I want to know if 22 is going to get close enough. Nah, they didn't get close enough to throw a nade. They could have had all three there with one simple nade. They continued to go for the sprays. Nothing found on the players, though.
That happens. Looks like Miz and them on the Doof squad got that crate that they just popped over, which is nice for them. Nice little free crate on rotation.
Question is, what gun did they get?
I didn't actually see it. I think it's an MG3, yeah. Yeah, it's an MG3 for sure. Just keep away from Pentalol and you'll be fine.
Give that to Penta, and all of a sudden we're going to be having a different story, different conversation as he mows down everyone in the lobby.
A lot of respawns early on in the game, so some teams are getting some people back, which is nice here. But we're going to take this car chase out here and see what happens.
Little Mad Max going on as Vanilla Mayo ends up taking a lot of damage there on the drive-by. I don't know if I would enjoy eating Vanilla Mayo, you know?
As someone that went to culinary school and is a trained chef, I will tell you that vanilla mayo would taste horrible.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I wasn't wrong about probably not wanting to eat that then.
The closest thing the vanilla mayo would be like a tiramisu, like a cream in a tiramisu. But again, that requires a lot more milk than mayo, and mayo has no milk in it. It's eggs and oil. Those of you that didn't know.
Apparently we're not getting any in-game audio, and that's because the in-game audio disappeared. That's not fun.
Uh-oh.
Let me rectify that.
To be fair, I don't want to hear the in-game audio anyway. But I understand why the audience would want to hear
it. It's totally acceptable to just want to be able to hear what's going on, but it doesn't mean that we appreciate you guys wanting to know what's going on. Alright, there we go. In-game audio should be all fixed, so you guys should be able to hear all the bullets whizzing by players' heads.
I don't know what's going on with Team 18. Did they set up they got a car. They're still on the island though, so maybe rotate late, die late.
Yeah, we go for the placement points, maybe? Though I feel like with a lobby where there's 97 players, it's definitely going to be more important to get kill points than placement points, because there's way more on the table.
Especially with revives.
Yeah.
Especially with revives. Revives really do change the importance of getting those kill points and then getting the thirst. Because the revive still counts as a kill.
So there's no reason to not try and get as many kills as possible. So obviously, every single kill you can get, the better off you are. And the more likely you are to get, really even higher placements. Because if you get a bunch of kills, then chances are you're making it high placement. And what a hard shift over towards Yaz.
Yep, over to the management side, so we went east. We do have on the north side, though, Pentel and Vacancy getting shadowed there by the Mega Crew. Very interesting that they have literally followed them almost in line, even though there's been no audio cues outside of vehicle movement. A little interesting there, guys. A little bit more sus next time.
I think...
Literally, every time they moved, the other team moved right away within seconds.
Yeah.
So
I think they came from Kameshki. They came up Stalbert, and then back behind
them. They came up.
So.
Oh, they wormed right behind them the whole time. So.
Yeah. Sneaky snakes.
I would love to see a Yaz battle, but I don't think we're gonna see a Yaz battle.
We could. I feel like I saw one not too long ago. In fact, I think it was earlier this week. I saw a Yaz battle. When I was casting Smear Zero League, and I believe it ended up being Furia or Rock that ended up winning it. And it ended right outside the apartments, right along the wall. It was pretty interesting.
It's gonna get crowded very quickly in here.
Yeah. There is just the smallest amount more space because there is only 3 players, so it's a little bit harder to do a split unless you are absolutely confident that your solo is going to be able to hold and not have to deal with too many people crashing onto them. Team 27, I'm curious as to where they're going to go as they take a shot already while rotating, because they're going to be going right next to Team 17. But it does look like they pull away.
Well, Vacancy and Pencil and Quitter are pulling away. They do have a drop coming on them. It's a Groza, fully kitted. That's going to be out in the open between them and Team 20, so that's going to be entertaining as well.
Yeah. Would have been nice for them to grab Team 1 splits between Team 13 and Team 28. Looks like they are beelining it right towards the bridge, so they're going to be crossing. But when we look at our map, a lot of the spots right across the bridge are all taken, but there is so much open space in Yaz. So if people wanted to go and land inside of Yaznaya and try and play out from there later on, you could definitely do that.
Wait a minute, who said Osmatic could play in this event? I did not see that he was playing in this event. Osmatic's in here.
Yeah, he's up here,
He's taking the plane right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
Up at shooting range.
All right. We'll have to put a bounty on his head later.
Okay, bounty on his head. What are we thinking?
6, 7 pesos, maybe 8.
Okay. We're not going to tell you
or
what
2 tacos.
game.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you what game the bounty is going to come into effect.
Yeah, that's fair.
But just know that Ippaku is thinking about putting a bounty on his head. Team 27, I thought they might end up rotating right into Team 3. They did not. We're closer to your Yaz ending.
Very close. This will pop away though and down to the this will center up again. I think we're gonna get maybe the wall finish that you had earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
Right along the
now
wall
PUBG,
or out in the open.
yeah, up there in
somewhere
the
there.
fields. PUBG does say that everything is completely random. It is random, but it's random based on a seeding random. That seed takes place every time they push an update. That numerical value changes, which then controls, in a way, the areas that we see things pull to. So, if you watch enough games Tuesday and Wednesday, you can kind of predict where the maps are going to change for the week.
I was half a second too late to watch Cowboy shred Team 16, but he's still getting shot at from behind. Barely making it up onto the volcano to survive. Meanwhile, his teammate over here is going to be right next to Team 21, all on his lonesome. But it doesn't look like any other teams are coming over here right now.
Cowboys team able to get up again. That Vacancy taking that shot there. Yeah, so Vacancy and Pencil and them continuing on. They only have 3 kills in this game so far. They had a lot more in the reset, but interesting to see what they can do here with their new position.
Yeah, they're gonna
Did they get that Rosa? Yeah, they did.
They're gonna be pretty central, but so isn't Team 33. They take the yellows or blues, whatever you may want to call them, over here. And this can get very crash heavy. So if we see one team crash onto this compound, onto Team 33, we may see another team and then maybe 2 or 3 more follow right afterwards.
Yeah, Team 14 and 18 right here are battling it out. They're really close. They're using a lot of utility. They're right on top of each other. And they have to be careful because they can get shot from all over the place.
Double
they
nade
get
from
2 knocks.
Jinx.
And they're gonna push it. They got to push that over.
He finds the third. It's Baker goes down. Team 14 annihilated. Jinx up to 4 kills in this match.
So far, very, very good here. We're looking at kills so far in the match right now, and Team 17, Mathis with 7 kills, leading the whole lobby right now as an individual killer. So he'll definitely have a thing on his back for this next one.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look around. Where do we think the next fight is really going to take place? A lot of people have found compounds besides Shane Doe and his team, who are going to have to try and cross here. Chuckles over on the rock is just going to be watching them go by. Not getting shot at, luckily, as it looks like Team 17 is just going to roll up right next to Yaz.
And they're still going to have to get inside. The circle did pop where I thought it would be, right south of Yaz 9, centering on the Yaz 9 fields. So this is going to be an open field battle with very little hills, a good couple of dips, with some good teams all around the outside. Team 19 is going to be able to push in here, and they're going to be able to hold out 11. So it'll be interesting to see where they can go. We still have Team 8 with Cowboy and them. Going to have to come off that hill, and where do they go is the question.
Yeah. As it looks like Team 17 and Team 3 are already fighting. And they're going to have to wrap up their fight pretty quickly because Zone is going to start pushing. And they're going to have to go right next to Yaz and into the open fields where everyone is going to have an angle. Shane Doe gets an opening knock onto Curb Attack. Parallax quick to follow afterwards. Reichling, last player left standing for Team 3.
Yeah, Reichling going to have to play smart here. Even with that nice little MP right there, still going to have a challenge getting out into that field.
Yeah, nades coming over from Matthias. And Shane Doe and Matthias still haven't left yet. Obi-Wan has already disappeared from here, so we'll see what happens. And spray coming out. Oh, Matthias going for the drive-by, but he gets taken down by Reichling, the headshot. Able to get the knock. Shane Doe not going to be able to stop because of the zone. Other teams going for the kill steal. Do they get it? One more bullet needed. No, Reichling is going to be able to get his kill.
Dando and Obi-Wan coming into a hard place right there. They did the right rotation, I think, and played that pretty well. But Reichling did get the revenge for his team, so you got to respect that. But now they're in the disadvantage being right next to Pencil vacancy.
Yeah. They have Snorlax, who still has to make his way into the zone. Always watch out for the sleeping Pokemon to stab you in the back. Meanwhile, Team 10 and Team 24 over here fighting on the very edge of zone, most likely to be out going into the next zone. Thunder only able to connect with a single shot there onto fourth.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Valley 8s and Gates eliminate 2 from Team 32, leaving just harmlessly back alone against Valley 8 Gates and Roth. Not a place I'd like to be.
And we were talking about the Snorlax coming in on the backside of this. Thunder did hear it out, picks up the kill, and is able to get one and continue his fight with the rest of Team 24.
Zone comes center south, so not a hard shift because there's a limit to what hard shifts are called. But it's going to pull everyone out here and give some straight advantages to Team 18 and Team 13.
Yeah, now we do have one knocked on Team 24. Klep ends up missing his nade, and that could have been important. If that goes through, and it actually makes it through the window and the doorway, that might be another knock and a flush coming out. But he throws it in, it just lands in the side room, and it's not going to accomplish anything.
Taking a look here over the field, still have some great items in this field for cover and movement. Should be a pretty fast eliminations coming through here, so we'll do our best to keep up on them for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be ready for any fight that's going to end up taking place wherever and whenever it might happen. But a lot of these teams not willing to push yet, as now Team 27 going towards Team 5. Vacancy goes down, but they do get a knock onto Dirty Alex. And double headshot onto Penta. What a shot from TZN.
Takes him down to 3 hit points before he gets the knock on Penta. That is top-notch game right there.
But they do get Vacancy back up. The prone M249, but he's getting shot in the side by Obi-Wan Coyote. As Team 17, they rotated right in front of this to just end up causing problems for these teams. That nade going out towards Team 5, as Vacancy, Pentalol, and Not a Quitter are going to have to try and go right into Team 17, or they're going to have to go into Team 33. Those are really their two options.
Like I said, it's a field of blood out here. That's one of the things I like about this field. Lots of quick action and plays. You have to use your utility, and you have to know where the dips are.
Yeah, Penta gets an opening knock onto Shane. Coyote goes for the res immediately, but Team 5, they're continuing their rotate over towards Team 33. Aferix able to get an opening knock. Vacancy now the only one over here as Penta makes a foot push towards Team 17. The nade going out does a little bit of damage. Ozomatic getting the knock onto Vacancy, but a good nade from Penta. Keeps his team in it, if only trying to get a couple more placement points after that nade gets 2 more.
8 kills to them as they go out there. Top-notch game. Still, Team 8 right now leading it with, I believe they have 13 kills on the board so far today.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Cowboy with 6. IQ has 5 of his own. XQN pulling up the rear with only a couple. But we do see that he only has 146 damage. So his teammates might be asking him to step it up going into the next one.
Just a bit outside.
IQ, 4 bullets left in the mini. That's a little unfortunate
Well,
there
he
for
does have the mutant, so he can't double tap that out.
Yeah, mutant can be pretty scary. XQN was making his way over here. MKiz gets the knock onto IQ, with the bolty. Isn't going to be able to get the flush. So teammate should be able to quickly get back up to a 3-man.
Yeah, he's 24 and 13 right on top of them. Cowboy, though, just putting out the damage today that Cowboy is.
Yeah, I mean, never underestimate a Cowboy. As we hop over here, Team 19, Team 33 fighting each other. Gat's already knocked for Team 19. He has 8 kills, though. Oh, that nade with the Molotov does a lot of damage to Rock. He's the last one up. 1v3, going for the shots, but he's taken down by Aferix. And Team 33 able to roll right through Team 19 on the edge of the zone. Team 2 pushing towards Team 26. SM, the last one left. 1v3 currently getting shot at. And down he goes as Gunning picks up another.
Down to the final 6 teams in the lobby here as we go. One solo with Pentalol being the quiet one out there who could still pull out a victory, believe it or not. I have seen it before.
Yeah, what does he got? He has a Groza. Like, if he can make it forward and into the zone and stay alive, and get up close and personal, Grozas can shred any player that gets in his way.
Just has to play it correctly and slowly.
Team 18, they wanted to push up and over, but now Team 13 is shooting them in the back. Steve does get flushed out there by Penta, so he picks up another.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do here. Pentalol coming over. Team 8 looking to look at 13 and 18 at the same time. 33 and 26 are just waiting for their teams to figure it out.
Yeah. They're like, you guys fight?
Figure it out. We'll be over here.
You guys fight it. We'll play for afterwards. I imagine we're gonna wait till the next zone pop before anyone tries to move. Team 8 gonna be in the zone. Gonna be them in 26, and 26 only with the very edge of their compound. Gonna be the only 2 teams inside the zone.
Yeah, 26 has the best view right here, I think. They see the very back of the compounds, the very top side, so they'll have some good advantages there. As we see the hits, they pass on to Team 8.
And now they're going to focus a little bit onto Team 8 because, I mean, they have perfect sight lines right into the back of them. So Team 8 not going to be able to look up and over their hill anymore. Team 18, they pushed forward into the next dip. So they're going to have a pretty good spot in this zone.
Look at oh, I was going to say Toxic and Andy are coming right behind Cowboy, but he was able to spot him out there pretty good.
He was ready for it, and it looks like Andy just takes the helmet, doesn't go for the res onto Toxic Steel. Where he pushes forward to, I'm not sure. That smoke is actually covering him right now, but Cowboy was ready for it. He came across the edge, gets a good shot to open it up. XQN, good damage. Not able to finish him off.
Pentalol gets another knock.
Can he take down Jinx? It's a 1v1 and he has a Groza. There we go.
Yep.
I told you, if he can get close enough with the Groza, he can just absolutely annihilate anyone over here. The fight between Team 33 and Team 26 is happening. Dynamite, the last one up for Team 26. He's in a 1v2 currently with one of the players on the other team knocked.
With an MG.
Tries to go for a pre-fire. Osmatic is above him. Jumps down and over! Not able to get the knock as Dynamatic does take him down. The trade comes through. But Jamone has to now jump out of this to get the res onto his teammate. No, IQ finds him. Down he goes. We're down to 3 teams. Andy, Pentalol, and Team 8.
What a crazy thing on here. We have, what is that, 17 kills for Team 8 right now. Looking crazy. Doing math, that's right on the screen in front of me.
Yeah, 1,200 damage for Cowboy. but he doesn't have the most kills, and neither does Penta. Penta gonna pop over now, gets one, wanted to go for the flush, can't, as IQ throws a stun over here. So it's gonna be Mutant versus Groza. Cowboy gets knocked to the nade as well, and now it's down into a 1v1. Penta versus IQ. MK versus Groza, or Mutant, not MK. Mutant versus Groza.
Gonna be crazy. I told you he could do it. Let's see if he can get it through here.
Will the prophecy come through? Penta does pick up at least another smoke. He has 7 smokes, a Molotov, and 2 stuns. Meanwhile, IQ has a blue zone and a smoke. And unfortunately, the blue zone, not exactly the most wanted utility in this. It can get a little bit of damage out, force him to play a certain way, go to a certain direction.
Until moves the car to kind of give him a little bit of cover on the other side of the zone. And looks like, oh, there we go. Just gonna play the dance, boys. Just gonna play the dance.
Penta, he's wary of that tree. He's like, that could be a dangerous spot right there. There is so much open field here, and Penta is just trying to figure out where IQ may have gone. He does get a new 3 helm, picks up an Om. Why not? Om 8x at phase 9. Probably still going to end up using mostly the Groza. He's looking over towards that tree, but I think he has a good inkling of where IQ might be at this point.
IQ's got that hill. They got to come out to the center. Just going to give the advantage of the Groza, in my opinion, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just the cyclic rate of the gun.
He also has full 3 gear up against IQ's almost fully damaged vest and half health 2 helmet.
And IQ can get 3 good pops. Aim punch.
Penta, he's slowly crawling his way forward behind the smoke. He knows that the closer he gets to this, the more likely he's going to be able to just shred IQ. In my opinion, if IQ can play for a little bit more distance in this, that's how he's going to be able to try and win with the Mutant, because the Groza will just absolutely annihilate him close range.
Not get any of that on fire, unfortunately.
Sun goes out. He stuns himself a little bit. He spots IQ. Drop shot! And down goes IQ. Penta clutching it up for Team 5 as the solo there ends up getting so many kills. 18 kills for Team 8. Great from them, but 10 from Penta alone to get 14 kills for Team number 5.
I want it noted, Pentalol, that I called it when there was 10 teams remaining. That you as a solo could win that game. That's all I'm saying.
He did call it. He called it, and he called it very, very well. Honestly, that was an impressive game. Team 8 showed out. But my goodness, Penta able to do exactly what he needed. He found fights he could take as a solo, forced them into 1v1s really, and was able to make his way all the way through to the win.
Yeah, no, solid game all around. Cowboy and his team, hats off to him. Penta did well to stay in there. A lot of teams, I think, did some solid work there. I mean, taking down who was the guy that knocked? Was it Obi-Wan that got knocked as they were rotating out of Yaz? Who got that knock? That was Roxy, right? Rhinomite got that knock. Was that knock that Rhinomite got? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhinomite got that great knock, which I think was top tier. Yeah, no, solid first game. I look forward to the next one.
Yeah. But we're gonna go to a quick break as we get ready for match number 2.
map works, because generally you're riding 2 cars because it's a really open map and you really have to get multiple positions.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see what happens. And do you have any team you think that's going to go out first?
No, because Noel is not here and I can't cast a curse Noel, so no.
All right, well,
Soup King, I can cast a curse Soup King. So yeah, Soup King team. I'm going to cast a curse my buddy Soup King. Team 23.
Okay, Team 23 out first. You heard it. He was right about who's going to win the last one, but we are going to jump right into the action. As the plane has already gone overhead, and everyone is getting ready to start their fights. And early on, you were so close. Team 3 and 22 seemed like they might end up fighting each other earlier. And 22 is really darn close.
Soup King's being a little bitch. They're not landing in town.
Ugh.
I called them out on Discord already.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, I was close. I had 2 to 3 in it. You're right.
Yeah,
I was close.
You have all the numbers here. They're just, not in the right spots. Oh.
Are they really trying to mortar in the same city?
Not far enough. Go a little bit farther. No. He didn't. Is that? No. He went shorter with the last one. He had that a little dialed in wrong. No trigonometry going on here.
I have to say, I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time I see a mortar, if I hear a mortar, even if we're in the middle of a fight, we're probably going to go look at the mortar.
I agree and support that entirely. No audio.
No. There should be audio. We'll see if there's still no audio in a second. I'm pretty sure there's audio. Everything I'm seeing says there should be audio.
There's no audio when we were talking in the lobby.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's saying
That's problem with delay, everybody.
Yeah. There's about a 2.5 minute delay, right around that. So if in 2 minutes... Well,
yeah, there we go. We got the audio now.
Okay. Good. All fixed.
We're good.
Audio
I
problems.
blame Salsa Guacamole for that.
Yeah. Blame Salsa, because
But no one heard my really cool welcome to... man.
You can do it again.
That was so good. No, I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
Go over here and cry like...
Okay.
Cry like a baby. I'm gonna blame Salsa.
Okay. Maybe we can do it again in the next one.
Okay.
Next one? Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens.
I want tacos now.
You want tacos? I mean, you've been talking about tacos.
I want guacamole and tacos.
And I think I'm gonna have to go get tacos now.
Dude, trios and tacos are just so good together. I can't tell you why.
I can tell you why. It's because every time I have tacos, I eat a trio of them.
Yeah, my problem is I eat a trio of them times 10. It's divisible by 3. Well, there we go. 31 against Team 7 eliminated right there. That was kind of good. Cage, Bat, and Mega, we'll see them back next time. Hopefully, have some fun for them in here.
Yeah. I popped over here because it looked like there was going to be a 3-way fight. But I feel like it's just kind of stalled. And nothing's really happening. Which is a little unfortunate. Well, let's check and see. Any other fights actually, happening? Ooh, Team 3 is really pushing on to Team 22 here. It looks like there's only one player left alive. The flush comes out. Parallax running at this player backwards. And he does end up getting a knock onto Curb Attack. And then makes it back into the smoke, and Obi-Wan takes down Reichling, but also steals the kill onto Curb Attack.
Unfortunate, but still pretty there. Just want to give a note to everyone from that last game. 24 points. We have 2 guns and distraction. That's Vacancy, Not a Quitter, and Pentawall with 24 points. And Dopamine Farmer, which was Cowboy, I, and Quinn, both with 24 points tied. Kills 14 for Pentawall's team and 18 for Dopamine Farmer. Coming in 3rd place is BLFLCB, which was Down Like Jamone and Ferrix and Off the Map.
Meanwhile, we had Team 17 mop up both the other teams. They had a great third party going on there, and they did exactly what they needed to, which was mop up any players remaining. Ooh, what is going on over here at Terminal?
Oh, it feels like my spring break because there's a bunch of people trying to kill each other when they come to visit me.
Yeah. That's one really good shout, Dead Body. Just dancing for us. Team 19.
I try.
Killing Team 4. As Team 20... Okay, well, there goes that body.
I don't understand. I don't understand
What?
what's wrong with that body. But I
don't
feel
know.
sorry for it on so many levels.
Like, that body was very disturbed.
It was sucked back down to hell.
Jamone.
Here's our team in third place right now. Team 33.
Is trying to get out of here. They have to try and relocate. Jamone was getting pressured from two different sides as Team 16 was also pushing in on the back, but Team 29 just committing to this, and that's going to give Boost the opening he needed to get a knock into the back onto Death District. Temet, though, should have a decent angle onto him, but just not getting spotted out.
16 pushing over right now. This is going to be very interesting to see if Ozmatic's down as well. So Team 33 here with only one player up.
Oh, good angle there from So-Sad.
He had a pipe dream in there.
But he is the last one left, and they ended up third partying, not with the right timing, and that's what happens if you don't let a few more knocks go through. Because Team 29 didn't have anyone knocked. They still had their anchor. And he very much was able to anchor down for his team and pick up the kills onto Team 16.
Well, this has left Ozmatic open for a res over here, which is something you never want to leave. If you have an Ozmatic down, you go and you thirst as fast as possible, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we're going to see both of them be able to heal up as well. They have extra meds right here if they need it. And Team 29 might push over here. They might take their time. And we'll check and see what other mayhem is being caused on our maps. It looks like...
This is a great southwest circle, though, 30% in water. So this can pull south at least one more time, so this should be fun. We should get one of those great field endings.
Definitely something that we kind of want to see. I don't know about you, but I'm not personally a fan of the swamp endings. I feel like they're kind of like boring and I don't know. They're just not my favorite.
Why I like the swamp endings is because the vehicle usage in swamp is really heavily redacted. And you have to really make sure that you know the swamp and move around the swamp because it's not going to be forgiving if you're running through it wrong. So it requires a little bit more skill, in my opinion, to fight in the swamp.
Well,
because the hillside's just a hillside.
You were trying to caster curse Soup King earlier, and his team has been taken out. And now he is completely alone. Still has to rotate into the zone, and there's a team looting his teammates' dead bodies right now.
Well, as long as they don't take the chips, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, you have to remember, there is a way to make it so no one can get the res off, because you can grab the opponent's chips, find an extra vehicle, put it in the trunk, and blow it up, and those players will no longer be able to get res.
Cowboy team already off to 5 kills early in this game. Now, was it Quinn that needed to pick up the slack from the first game, or is it IQ?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Quinn.
No, it was Quinn. It was Quinn. When we checked in on them and they had 13 kills at that point, I believe he had just about as much damage as he has right now.
Oh, Gas just took out Obi-Wan and Mathis.
Oh, Quinn, he tried to go for the drive-by. I think he shot his teammate a couple of times there before relocating onto Reckless. That nade not cooked at all, it doesn't look like. So Quinn wasn't actually gonna take any damage from that. Johnny now spotted out, and there we go. Quinn has turned it up for this match. He's up to 2 kills, 213 damage, so he's doing better than he did last
So
match.
Quinn, you can thank us for giving you the courage and the inspiration from that last match, calling you out, getting you to this next level. Just keep focusing, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
We call that caster coaching enthusiasm.
Caster, I love it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, if you just listen to everything we say, obviously, it's gonna work out for you, right?
So we did have 2 super drops come in while we were looking around there, and the zone did central. Still, I'd say about 10% is in water. Most of it's off of swamp, so looks like we could have a battle around the schoolyard, which could be fun.
Jinx.
As long as we don't get canceled for it. Why is he still there?
He's safe. I don't think he has a vehicle. Oh, his vehicle was stuck in here or something, it looks like. He could probably go grab it now relatively safely. I don't think anyone has the angle on it anymore. Or he might just stay and try and take the fight. Maybe they want this compound.
It is a nice compound for this area.
I mean, nades are going out, but they're not really connecting with anything. I don't even know if they did any damage to the vehicles that are over here. Oh, he's gonna peek in a second, and he finds Jinx. He was ready for it. Because Steve came over here, the angle was beautiful, but he wasn't able to connect with the final shot. No bullets left in this. Pirate, oh, if he could have peeked around when he still didn't have any bullets. The stun looks good there. Oh, he could have peeked through there again. Goes for the spray, and now he finds it. Poe able to pick up both players on Team 18.
What a great position and a shot through the cracks today. I mean, that has been the story of this map. Everyone's shooting between the walls.
Yeah.
So definitely fun. Definitely something on this map that we see a lot more than we saw on Erangel and Miramar. As the texture artists getting back in here, providing these little gaps we didn't really have back then. Definitely something that's definitely changed in the map making over the last 8 years.
Just Ferocia goes down as Instas just turns and eliminates. Well, all of Team 21 goes down as Baznik picks up the last one. But, oh my god,
and we do get a hard shift. We're going to be battling just over school in the field, so this will be entertaining here. I still have a drop in the zone that people can get to.
Team 8.
And one out in the middle of water.
They're in a pretty good spot. It does look like Soup was able to get his teammates back up. Where they're going to go, I'm not sure. It looks like maybe all the way to the very edge of the zone. Shane Doe looks to be alone over here. Just chilling out.
Shane's kind of that way sometimes.
Yeah, he's just a chill guy. Chill guy. It looks like he's loading up the vehicle. Yeah, first aid kits and a gas can. Yeah.
It'll be fun. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he has...
It is coming into phase, so...
He has a med kit. There was at least 6 in the trunk. I don't know if he put any more in there. So he has at least 10 first aids. He's going to be able to survive for a while in the blue zone.
He's going for the res, it looks like, which is going to be interesting. I mean, the zone is just getting full now. I mean, there's still teams on the outside trying to get in.
Team 27.
Toxic, you gotta burn them.
Oh, let me tell you, seeing the pros use this in Smear Zero League, it's super entertaining because they have 3 people set up on a hill. They have one person just go down in a Birdum, and force people out of cover, and then they just team shoot the person that has to move out of cover to not get run over by the Birdum.
I have a great clip of me stealing a burger from a whole team the other day.
I think. Oh, who was it? It was Vox came in, stole Team Falcon's Birdum, jumped out on top of H-Win's head, and just annihilated him.
Shane Doe is coming out here. He's going to come out right next to Valley 8. Okay, he moved around a little bit.
And now he's on foot. Depending on where the next zone goes, he may be okay. Okay, so
Yeah,
he's gonna have to push up towards Valley 8 a little bit to get to the slower side of the zone. But again, he has so many meds that he can just relax in the blue zone if he needs to.
Yeah, his teammates are coming back too, so that's an issue.
Oh no. One. Oh, there goes Matthias.
I just saw him drop on my screen.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, gas was unfortunately hidden from Shane Doe. He couldn't see him good enough, so he can get the shot off.
Yeah. Obi-Wan does make it in here, but Team 31 aware that he made it in. I'm surprised they didn't push this immediately. Maybe they thought it was a key pickup rather than just a player getting rezzed and coming back. I don't imagine Obi-Wan is long for this world.
Shane ran back into the blue for some reason.
Yeah, I think he just didn't want to get caught out. He's gonna stay in the blue. He has all the first aids he needs. And might try and go for placement points, though it's kind of difficult in this. There's still 13 teams left alive, so we're 5 away from any placement points.
No school shootings today. It looks like we're going to be in the field. So, be interesting to see what they can pull up here.
That's really good breaking news. No school shootings. That's what we like to see.
Roth and Gas are just waiting for Shane Doe to pull out.
Does he survive? He's trying to make the gauntlet. He's going forward. If he can make it into this shack, he's alive. Roth did get knocked by Just Go to Lobby. Now the trade is trying to come through from Valley 8. He's not able to get any knock.
Cowboy them up there.
Well, Piffle does go down to Valley 8. And we see Roth getting picked up. Probably put in the vehicle here. Can they make it back into this zone? Phase 5 is going to hurt quite a bit, but they are going to get him there before then. They just have to get him res. He's going to pop out on the left side, though. Okay. They should be able to get the res.
Nice moves right there. Checking that out. The zone is still kind of centered up here on the field. It's got a couple of good fights here. Just going to be see who can get in here the fastest.
Death goes for the spray. Does knock Quinn. Gets the knock onto IQ with the nade. And Cowboy, he was already further forward because he was just trying to secure their position in the next zone. And if Death District watches the kill feed, he'll see that Cowboy got a knock right there, so he should know that there's no one left over here. But it doesn't look like he picked that up.
Nah, it doesn't look like he did. That's okay. You still out there, Cowboy. 3 kills. Team 8 now with 8 kills. So they're still trying to keep up on leaderboard. Good for them. A lot of folded shields out there today.
15 kills for Team 19. I didn't even notice that last time we were on them. 7 for Gats and 4 for Valley 8. So they've had a very good match so far.
Oh, I think they definitely got fed a little bit there. So yeah, they're definitely doing pretty good. Shane was able to get a knock on Roth, but didn't get the finish, it looks like. Roth got picked off by someone else.
It looks like they may try and take the fight right to Shane Doe. They have 1 blue zone. Do they have a second? Can they double
He's kind of already backed out a little bit. Oh no.
Nade. Does no damage. In the vehicle currently. Does Valley 8 just shoot it?
He should.
He can. Smoke, and there we go. He was teasing us so long with that Panzer. Oh my god.
Oh. I think that was.
Do I do it?
That was worth it.
Do I do it? Do I do it?
Do I knock myself? I think was his question. Am I kind of knock myself in here, maybe?
I don't even know. He took forever, but in the end, he did still get the Panzer kill. On to Shane Doe.
Which is just gonna rub the salt onto the margarita that Shane's gonna drink later.
Salt, not sugar?
No, definitely salt. Salt in the wound, salt on the margarita lip. Team 31 up here, top, last one up here, Basting an instant down. But they're getting picked off by a couple of teams, so they're getting farmed out there. Cowboys stealing one of those kills away from distance as well.
Yeah, I think top here just needs to try and peek over as quickly as possible and just take down ice. But I think Death District has a Lynx and only did 34 damage, but he does find the knock onto Ice Nasty as he just rips through those bullets. How many more does he have? 1 more. Look over towards Cowboy, hit a headshot. No, from the back. Top does end up taking him down, and now it's Boatman that's going to push onto top, but he finishes him off too before getting taken down by Toxic Steel. 4 teams left. Team 13, 27,
what a way
19,
to go there.
8.
8 again was the second place team last game, so they're going to continue to gain points on the board and keep themselves up there. So that'll be nice for them here.
Cowboy.
I don't know if Cowboy is open.
I think he's good. He has just enough of a dip to block his view from Team 13. It looks like it's going to be Team 27 and Team 19 that are going to start off all the fighting, which is really funny because Cowboy is the only one that actually needs to really move to get into the next zone.
Yeah, Valley and Cats were in 5th place this last time. This game with the kills that are on there, they have 16 kills per team. So we'll be moving up the leaderboard for sure as well.
Now we do see Cowboy moving. He did not make it very far yet, and the rock may be his safe point. He pulls up and still getting laid into. The vehicle gonna blow up, so he's gonna put the folded shield down. And the M249 is gonna shred through that. So the smoke going out definitely means that that's pretty much Cowboy's lifeline, and he's gonna start smoking towards the compound. But TZN is right there when he comes forward.
Yeah, and you know he's not gonna get any help in their team right now, so You know, they're gonna focus on him as best they can, or they should. But they still have what, team 18 with them in there? Team 19, yeah. Gas is still in there with them.
And Gats is the one that ends up getting the kill onto Cowboy.
So 3 teams left here. 3 players on 2 and 2 on the second one. So should be some fun here. Should be able to see anything. 13, of course, does have a slight advantage just because they are outside of zone or outside kind of this fight. They gotta get their way in here.
And they got a knock onto Valiate, so they might be able to push around and onto the northern side of the compound where 19 was if they wanted to, but it looks like they're on foot. And they're pushing straight towards Team 27, which is a full man. TZN finds one onto Andy. A second almost falls, and a second does fall as Toxic Steel goes down. One nade comes through to get the knock onto one of the members.
Gas taking advantage and picking up Valiate in this little lull for him. They don't have a lot of utility, so they're not going to be able to take quick advantage, but maybe they can push advantage in a rotation here.
And it looks like the play from these teams here is for trading reses. Shots going out, gets a re-knock onto Toxic Steel, and Mav taken down incredibly low. One more bullet, and that would have been enough. Does Dirty Alex want to try and keep his way over here? Dirty Alex goes down. Is Mav able to find the knock onto one? Jump shot doesn't get the flush. And from the side, TZN does finish him off. 2v2, and Gats does get the flush to confirm that this is going to be a 2v2 fight. Going for the shots onto TZN, who's just going further into the open, goes down to Gats. Atriox, the last one left. Valiate pushing Valiate from the other side, and he does take him down. Team 19 able to win after Gats gets the res onto Valiate.
21 kills for Team 19. A solid performance from that team coming in there. Looking forward to seeing what they did. That is 1 kill more than Team 18 did the last game. So very, very solid.
Yeah, and Team 5,
Or 3 more kills,
Team
sorry.
31, Team 29, and Team 8 all picking up 10 kills themselves. So they definitely had a really good one. That was just a good match from Team 19 there. Roth did end up going down early, and they tried to get the res onto him, but then Shane Doe ended up getting the knock, and he ended up getting flushed out by another team.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for them, but what a fun way to go down on the Tago map. We have another map coming up here quickly. Do we have a quick break between the maps, or what are we doing?
Yes, we are going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back for match number 3.
See you soon.
Here we go, match number 3. About to get underway. You looking forward to it?
I have to be honest. Rondo does make me think of tacos. Rondo makes me think of ramen Rondo ramen. All the ramen shops on Rondo. My prediction is I want ramen now. I want ramen tacos. I live in Los Angeles, so I can get ramen tacos.
Ra-
I'm gonna order ramen tacos.
I was gonna. What is a ramen taco? What?
Uh, Basically, it is what you would put in ramen with the broth, and then you take it, you put the noodles and the meat and everything there in a shell. You take the shell, the corn tortilla, and the corn tortilla at that point, double corn tortilla by the way, is then dipped into the ramen broth and pulled out. So it's very much like a burrito taco or like a consomme taco that you would have. But yeah, that's what a ramen taco is.
Oh god, that sounds delicious.
They also
Meanwhile,
will put cheese on them and then grill them. So they'll put everything in there and they'll put the
oh,
cheese in on the outside and they'll grill them together like a grilled taco. Um, it's very good.
that sounds delicious. Meanwhile, I live in Maine. And there's like nothing up here. You can get
Great
steak.
seafood in Maine. Great
Yeah,
seafood in Maine.
you can get steak, you can get seafood, uh, and you can get some Chinese places.
Yes.
That's pretty much all there is up here. There's nothing else.
Yes. Definitely diners and drive-ins and dives. If you're going to go to Maine, look up all the great places to eat in Maine. There are some very cool little places and spots, but
Oh yeah,
definitely
I
out there for sure.
dessert places. We got them. We got them galore.
We
We
need those
have.
calories in the winter to survive.
Oh yeah, we literally have places where you can visit. There's no like people at all. You just walk in, you put in your cash and everything, and you just take what you want. It's awesome. There's a place called Momo's Cheesecake. Makes some of the best cheesecake ever.
Can you look at the left side of the map for me and explain to me why there are 5 teams going hard for
One,
absolutely
two,
nowhere?
3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, okay,
Uh,
Osmac and their team kind of went past it,
uh,
but they're all like going for like one compound. I don't understand.
Well, uh, so, um, and this is something I've seen, lately, is for some reason there's always 2 teams that like to land pontoon, and always another
Yeah,
team that likes to land near it to then third party, like
yeah,
consistently. I
not this one.
I don't know what it is.
Pontoon is fun to fight in.
Yeah. So, I mean, I assume, like you said, people just like to fight here. So then they fight, and then they want the other teams know that they're going to fight, so they try and third party. As top jumping shot 1 takes down the second. And now he just has to wait for the third to make his way over here. Silencer is gonna make his way over here. A little bit less jumping. He might be able to figure out where he's coming from. Should hear the steps now. Goes outside and takes down the third. Team 32 eliminated by Team 31.
Pops took all those boys down. It looked like Team 10 was trying to help there a little bit, but not really sure. But yeah, they allowed 31 to get back up. Vaznik and Insta are not players you want to let get back up if you see them knocked. I mean, that's like if you see Roth or Osmatic or Gats, or Cowboy, if you see a player like that get knocked, you push that. That's a player that can get a 3-kill spin on you. I mean, that the same thing with like Pencil, where I said you could get that one on Aaron Go. If you see a team like that get knocked and you're not that team and you know you're not that team, you push that team because that's your best advantage all day long, especially in any type of event.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to tell Klep and Thunder and Ray later what a big mistake they made. But Klep able to hit a headshot onto Instas, swaps his attention over to Topnik. Wasn't able to get a knock, and he took a headshot in return.
Yeah, yeah, maybe they only got one extra kill if they had pushed over, but that one extra kill for them right now is huge.
Are definitely farther down. This has stalled out a little bit. We know that there's a few other teams around here. It looks like they somehow all separated out from each other. Besides Team 8 and Team 12. So we'll see if this is this don't look right. Oh, we're back. That didn't look right as the Panzer goes out, doesn't get a kill. That nade should be able to get the finish. And Team 12 goes down, eliminated by Team 8 as they pick up 3 more kills to start off this match.
Well, the team of Eagle, Scream, and Rocky Herb, Team 25, getting the rotation into zone, which is going to be great for them because the zone is all the way north. 10% of the zone is completely unplayable.
Yeah. I mean, at least. And then you have the river going all the way through the middle. So if this hard pulls down south as well, then really the north side ends up unplayable too. So it could end up being a tricky zone to end up playing.
Yeah. Ooh, Bane's going down right there to Keddy Bree. Keddy Bree Ba? How do you say that name? Yeah, see?
Kadibiriba. Kadibiriba. That's what I'm going with. Daraz for Rocha. Should be able to get the res onto him.
I'm gonna call her Capybara. That's what I'm gonna call it, Capybara.
Capybara. Cadibara?
Yeah, Capybara. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Cadibara. Stud Muffin is making his way over. His teammates have fully gone down at this point. So Stud Muffin, can he be the stud that we want to see take down this 3-man team?
Oh, he has 103 damage, so he did get a knock at least, but 2x on the AUG here.
Yeah, his info a little outdated. He's looking further back from where they were. Now he hears the footsteps from Ferocia.
And just to circle back, Top and them took out the team we were talking about over on the other side of the map.
Yep.
Completely eliminated them.
I'll have to give them a stern talking to later.
You gotta just love Dars is just like hop, hop, hop. He's over here. Boom.
Look at that angle that
Respect.
he ended up with. Like, Stud was ready for him to come like out here, but no, he ends up here with the tiny sliver through here.
And like I said, and we talked about this in the last map a little bit too, is PUBG map makers have added a lot of cool things around buildings that give small little niches that if you know it, you're gonna win, you know? When Cowboy, again, we're talking about, if you see something knock, you gotta move. Cowboy, a perfect example, and Quinn of going, hey, we have 2, let's push this third one, let's make sure we get these kills and get them out. Even if we get a trade and we go down 1, we still can get a quick res, or we can still get the revive. Worth doing on there.
And Quinn, he's already up to 3 kills in this match. He is absolutely turned it up from game number 1, just like we told him to. He listened to us, just like any good player would.
Yep, picked up the slack. Way to go on that. So we'll give him props for that. Talking with 5 kills, just took out Team 19. So that's Roth and Gaff eliminated. That's a big elimination right there.
They're up to 8 kills now in this one, after picking up the kills there. And they still haven't even left the compound that they landed in.
Now people just driving up there trying to get third parties on them.
Yeah, they've done phenomenal. I mean, if you can just keep on getting kills there, may as well just hunker down and keep on getting kills.
I agree entirely. But The blue zone is going to tick. There's only so many safe roads you can take. And I will tell you the same thing as tell everyone else. The blue zone will burn your butt before you know it.
Oh yeah, as soon as that
It
turns...
wasn't very wise. It was just the truth.
Yeah, as soon as it turns to phase 4, especially some of these players that aren't as used to dealing with the esports mode specifically, gonna be going like, oh wow, this is chunking already.
Yeah. And, also with the EMPs that are out here, they're going to impact you in your rotation. Like this team is going to, they're going to run into this EMP. It's going to knock them down. It's only phase 1. They're going to be fine, but it's still going to impact their slowness. It's going to make them vulnerable to an attack.
Yeah.
If the EMP ever goes off.
Luckily, Piffle won't be too vulnerable with this silent tank. The silent assassin tank is what I like to call it.
I thought it was still vulnerable to the EMP.
It is, but this thing is so quiet that even if he gets stopped in the middle of anywhere, he can just hop out and use it as, like, full cover. If he needs to.
Oh, that's like what he's doing.
It has so much health that you can't just, like, blow it up easily unless you have an M249.
Which is what I carry with me always.
It's also what Soup has right now.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Yeah. He does help his team get a few shots onto Team 7, who rotated over here only to have to rotate back because the zone popped and went to the east.
I have no idea why Team 25 was all the way on the north side of the map, just hanging out up there, but whatever makes them happy. Team 7's about to run into him.
Amp does a little stunt show. Team 7 actually stopped right before them. So, oh, okay, they were stopping for Amp to get him in the vehicle before they continued forward. He goes for the shots, gets the knock onto one, gets the flush immediately. Almost gets the flush, but he gets turned on! And he goes down. The rest of his teammates appear to not have a vehicle.
Nowhere near him. They took the early path up with the airplane. And they didn't just up, and then they spread apart for loot. I don't know why they did that, but that's going to cost them the game.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to spread apart there, it should only be for a vehicle. And then going straight back as Joey goes down. As Team 6 appears to have had a little bit of a camp going up here. That nade should be good. It does.
Oh, nice nade. Oh, but Ice Nasty gets another one there. Oh, but that's AC Boatman getting a knock, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Boatman does get a knock on to just go to lobby. So now we're going to see Piffle make his rotate over here. I don't know. I think Blue Zone ticks away.
No, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Zone's going to get him.
So he's just going to have to grab his chip and leave. But it looks like Boatman actually wants to take this fight out here in the Blue Zone. Biffle sees him, hits the headshot. Down goes Boatman.
And Biffle gets the advantage of having a car delivered.
Now we hop over. Team 13 surrounded by Team 21. They were able to put 2 up on one hill and Daraz up here on the other hill.
And shout out to Caddy Barra and the Team 21 squad for having 7 kills. Nice early game here. If they can keep it up, they might climb up the leaderboards a little bit more. Might not reach the top today, but still a good showing.
Yeah, and Daraz taking a couple of shots here to try and prevent any teams from pulling up, but Team 7 just pulled up anyways. So he's going to hop in the vehicle, and it looks like he's going to try and rotate around to his teammates. And one thing that I will mention that I don't think we have mentioned so far, we do have a prize pool for this.
I lost audio on you, buddy.
Currently at $400. So there is money on the line for this.
Are there any donuts or tacos on the line for it?
I think you could probably.
Oh! Doraz with that god nade. What a nice nade that was. Sorry about that. If there's tacos on the line, I'm playing in the next event. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, if you win and you get a good portion of the prize money, I think you can buy quite a few tacos with that.
No, I want salsa guacamole to buy me tacos.
Yeah, you heard it, Salsa. If you just buy the tacos, Ippaku will play in the next one. So now the ball's in your court for if you're gonna buy him tacos.
Yeah, buy me tacos. I will eat the tacos while I play. I'll get 30 kills in one game.
The tacos will be the motivator.
Down like Jamon getting its Baker a knockout that Mini 14. I don't know if I'm not a fan of the MK12 anymore. The Mini 14 is definitely the 5.56 DMR for sure.
Yes.
I still think we need a better 5.56 DMR though.
I can agree with that. I also just feel like for some reason the barrel has started to feel way better to me lately. And I like the SLR the most as a DMR anyways. So 7s is the way to go for me now.
Is there a guy flying above them?
Yes, yes. Brando is up in a glider. He's crashing down, and Chuckles actually gets the knock onto Microvert right there.
He crashed to save his teammate. You gotta love it.
And Brando is surviving on 1 hit point. Makes it to the rock as Team 14 gets involved in this, and so doesn't Team 5. Chuckles does go down to vacancy from Team 5. As
Stolen by 14, though, it looks like.
Yes, yes, it was. I mean, this is... Everyone is over here with a couple people to the north and quite a few people to the south of the water still. He goes down to Dirty Alex. Jamon does push his way forward. He doesn't see him. And
smoke there you couldn't see through.
Oh. That apparently isn't showing up on my screen. Afrix with the nade from death does take down Team 27. You gotta love it.
Afrix feel really good about that, yeah. Team 18 now running into zone. They're going to be running over there. 25 eliminated killing spree for them.
Does Team 18 run into Team 8? No, it looks like Team 8's just going on ahead. It shouldn't be a problem. Snorlax appears to be the last one left for Team 28. He is just prone. He is trying to survive. MI6Ka is trying to get the res. Just go to lobby. I don't know if he was... He must have been brought back. Yeah, he was res.
Team 11. Yeah.
And Piffle...
Piffle, too, is out here.
Goes for the shots onto one, switches to another, and he's not able to get a knock onto either. He's going to go down. And yes, he does. Parallax able to get him. Joey, the last one up, and he's in the blue zone right now. Trying to just survive, and then he'll have to rotate right into team number 2.
If he gets through there. That's heavy.
He's got 2 first aids. He's good.
Okay.
Doesn't have a vest, though, and that's going to hurt a lot when he gets shot.
Cowboy, off to cowboy things out there as well. Looking at this team, IQ. Now, do we need to coach IQ? Is this what we need to do now?
Yeah, I think we
100,
need
142
like
damage, no kills.
IQ just because Quinn picks it up and starts getting some kills and everything doesn't mean that you can just sit here and do nothing now.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
if you want to
It's
win this,
unacceptable.
you need to keep it up. Come on. Oh, Team 17.
Shooting Shando, good way to start. Where is he getting shot from? Oh, Obi-Wan. Jesus. M249 prone on the hill.
Yeah. M249 prone on the hill with a 6x. 5 kills for Team 17 so far. Not too bad. They should be able to pick up more. He gets about halfway across before the vehicle is just gonna live in its watery grave. So we see 2 others over here. Very unfortunate. This one almost made it.
Yeah, it actually needed to be right where Team 8 is. That's where you have to cross there.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, it's the narrowest part right there. It's a little lip.
But Cowboy is currently knocked for Team 8, and really Team 4 should try and push out and finish this team off if they can, but I think Team 14 might have an angle onto him if they push onto the hillside. Because if they could have flushed out Cowboy there, that would have been a very powerful gun out of this lobby.
And one that they're going up against on the score on the leaderboards as well. So it's a 2-point swing when they get that kill, you know.
Bran with the M24 gets a shot onto one player as the Lynx knocks his teammate from far behind. Team 23 getting those shots. And Joey should be... Oh, he was spotted out there on the rock. Shot. Yeah, there we go. It comes through. 97 damage from them to 4 to finish him off.
Still a nice shot there. Cowboy and them coming in, taking out Team 4. That's going to let them push in. Snorlax still in his little hole, though. Cowboy on 9 kills.
Yeah, flushes his
16 for the team.
And it's because there was no way for him to get the res. So if he flushes his teammates, then if he can get to a res station, which doesn't look like he can, it goes down to Shando anyways. He would have been able to put their chips in there, and now Team 3 getting picked apart by Team 14 and Team 5. Reichling, the last one left. 1 bullet is all it would take to finish him off, but it doesn't look like that 1 bullet is going to come through. Cadibara.
21 out here. Cadibara going for the res. 4 kills for Cadibara right now.
Oh, running in the open. Oh, Matthias. Not going to miss those shots, and now we have... Oh, wait. Cadibara's here. That was for Rocha out in the open. Not for sure.
I don't really know. I think he was going for Daz. He's gonna drop down on him. Yeah, drop down on Daz, but I wonder if they're gonna. They know that he's not, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there too.
Push coming over from Poe towards Vacancy. Does spot him out. Trying to go for the shots through the smoke. Not able to find anything. Backs off after he gets the flush. Because he is able to finish off Penta. Which means he can focus more on resing his teammate. The sleeping Snorlax about to awaken. But does he know where Vacancy is? No, he doesn't. Vacancy able to take him down. 4 teams
down to the top 4. We've had 3 games, and not a single game have the last 4 teams been a complete set of 3 players. So definitely a challenge in here. It definitely shows the tenacity of the lobby.
Oh. Those nades landing so close to Cadibara, not able to get the knock. That one does 9 more damage. But really, I mean, you got to roll it right over this hill. If you want one. Simply Matthias is actually going back right now, trying to make sure he has cover before he makes any push. Obi-Wan Coyote has made it further forward. Both players spot each other out. They trade a couple of shots, with Matthias connecting with a headshot. Grabs the nade, decides to hold on to it for a minute.
Yeah, we got some. I mean, the teams right now are just taking the good shots at each other, not really doing anything else. Team 2 is really the best one in zone. Shane Doe playing anchor can cover half the map right now from his position.
And Deros does go down to Matthias, so now Kadibara trying to make the push forward. Coyote lays down prone, able to avoid the shots, does end up going down, but Matthias gets the trade to take down Team 21.
Team 2 now versus 17 is going to be a 3v2. Shane Doe has the far anchor. He's been real quiet, though. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. He does have bullets, but not a lot.
Yeah,
To be spraying
109
with.
out for both
For 2,
his
5,
guns.
5, 6, yeah.
Does spot out one of the players right there. So now, gonna be aware, but it looks like Matthias and Coyote are gonna make it over here. 10 kills so far for Team 17 in this match. Team 2.
Not a tremendous amount for them, but still good counts on the kill board.
Yeah. Team 2, they only got 4. So they're gonna really want these kills. They get 10 points total if they win right here. But if they're able to take down, or if they get second place right here, but if they can take down Team 17, they can get all the way up to 17 points.
And that's gonna be huge for them right here. Let them be quiet and let them get these shots off here. I think it's really going to come down to the next zone.
Yeah. I mean, right now they're kind of evenly split. They can both sit at the very edge of their hilltops. Maybe Team 2 has to move slightly further than Team 17. But it is numbers advantage for Team 17, and I mean, 3v2 is I'd say a way different situation than if we had 4-man teams and it was a 4v3.
Yeah, I mean the spread would be different. We can see that Team 17 is playing within 50 meters of each other. They're just one hop between. They have a vehicle in the middle. They can go back and forth. So they're gonna have to rotate. They'll be able to, anchor, and then someone can move, anchor, someone move. Or we're just gonna play hill shot tops right now. And they're out of boost, so I mean max health is.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Matthias, the only one with any boost, so he jumps out of the vehicle very much on the wrong side. But Obi-Wan Coyote does get the knock onto one, and Matthias is just going to send it forward now. Shane Doe and Coyote do both hop into the vehicle.
A little more to your left, a little more to your left.
Right now, Shane Doe gets one, gets the second with the spray. And Shane Doe and Team 17 able to win match number 3 with 12 kills.
12 kills, not bad on there. Another team, Team 21, had 12 kills. Team 8 had 16 kills, of course, on the board. And Team 31, don't forget, they went out there with 10 kills as well. So solid match all around.
Yeah. And, I mean, impressive there. Like we said, 3-man, a little bit different than a 4-man with how that played out. As soon as they got a knock, every single player sent it. Because there was going to be no one to cover if he went for the immediate res, which is exactly what he did.
Yeah, no, I think that was one of the games where um, we talked about, Rondo kind of, being new to esports and a couple of quick little factors in there. I did like some of the peaks we saw, some of the movements we saw from the Capybara team. I'm just gonna start calling them that because it's fun for me. Um, but yeah, overall, a very enjoyable match. I can't look forward to. Well, I can look forward to what the next one is. Do we know what the next map coming up is?
It should be Miramar.
Miramar. Miramar, where the men are men and the women are definitely better than the men. Miramar is one of those defining things. We talk about the verticality on Miramar. I think Miramar shows the difference between a average PUBG player and a PUBG player that puts in the time. It is a lot of players hate the map, and what they hate the map for is what makes the map hard. Rotations, elevations, side angles, cover, all of that make Miramar extremely difficult for players that are used to ratting in buildings, ratting on corners, ratting in dips. So I can't wait for it. I love it. I mean, Miramar is my favorite when it comes down to it.
Should be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it as well. But we're going to go to a quick break before we get ready for match number 4. And here we go, getting ready for match number 4 here on Miramar. What Ippaku said he was his favorite, and oh, what are you wearing?
I am wearing the hat of power. I am channeling the caster curse onto Miramar. I want to see an island finish. I want to see an island finish. I want to see an island finish. I want to see an island finish.
Just in case you guys weren't sure, Ippaku really wants to see it. Go to these islands over on the right-hand side of the map. These
chicken wings.
These beautiful ones over here. As I swap to the feed so you guys can actually see it. This is where we want it to go.
Chicken wings. They look like little chicken wings. That's Chicken Wing Islands.
You know, they're the
Am I wrong?
They're the bone-in ones, not like the the two bone
they're
ones,
not
right?
they're not the drum. They're the actual what it was the chicken wing with the 2 bones in them.
Yeah.
That's the actual wing. The drum is just a drum.
Yeah, but everyone calls
that's
it
an
the
actual
wing anyways.
Well, yeah, but that's just because we're Americans and we're stupid. But that's what that's just what it is.
I mean, yeah. Do you blame us? That's just how we are.
Yeah, that's just how we are.
If anyone has a problem with it, well,
yeah, let us know. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we already know that we're stupid, and we already don't want to deal with the things going on.
Okay.
But with this being
and it's pronounced herbs because there's an H in it.
with this being game number 4, we are only doing 5 games, so we're on our second to last game already.
Wow.
How do
I'm gonna restart the lobby.
Unrestart the lobby. All right.
I want to restart the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I feel great. This has been a great event. You know, for those of you that don't hang out in the Mega Pint world and check it out, Sauce and the Mega Pint crew have put on some great events every month. It changed it up just a little bit. Come back, check out these events more. They're doing more. If you want to reach out for sponsorship, exclamation salsa, I think it is in chat. But definitely see if you can get out here some sponsor events, get in some events. This is a great community event and great tournament to be in.
Yeah. Power Grid fight. Looks like Reckless and Johnny already down, so Team 5 turning it up a notch as Team 16 annihilates Team 29. Weemo Woes, not looking great for you up against these 3.
No, definitely not. And we do have a new leader coming into this game. And that's going to be the Cowboy Dopamine Farmers, the farm team with 54 points, 44 kills. Eddie, Valiant, Gats, and Roth are now in second place with, I believe they have 70 points?
40 points. 60? Yes. What? 40. They
have
40 points.
Isn't it? I thought it was points plus kills, but okay.
Is it?
They have 40 points, okay. No,
I think the kills are calculated in automatically.
Oh, okay. So no, the place points are calculated automatically. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shane knows team 39 points. So really, it is the Dopamine Farmers' place to lose this. It's going to take a 10 to 12 kill game by Valiate. Shane Doe and Obi-Wan are going to have to pop up, and then Vacancy and Pentalol are going to have to pop up as well. Those are the only teams really, I think, within contention bounds right now.
Yeah. And corner shotgun to the face, and Rhynamite goes down quickly to follow. Rocky Turp goes down, and it's gunning to actually finish off Eagle Screech. And Team 26 takes over Hacienda.
And that was just dirty. He was on top of that dresser right there with the shotgun, elevated position. It was a nasty place to be. Like right there, he was up there on there, hanging out on there. So his footsteps would have sounded a little bit different, but still would have been able to get a good shot off. And if he got shot, he gets shot in the feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't call for a sandstorm. Why is there a sandstorm?
Because this game, luckily, it's not around anyone. Like it
Why am
might
I
not
hearing
even.
it?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
you just
Sorry.
have a really good headset.
Apparently.
So, all right, Dirty goes down. Atrix getting the res onto TZN as DJ Alice is trying to get the res onto Boost. Atrix out in the open trying to go around the corner. Does spot him out. Going for the shots. Brings DJ Alice down to a bullet or two.
Yeah, Adrian's team last game really upped their guards. They got them into 7th place actually, with all their kills they did on that last game.
Yeah, gotta be careful of Boost here, though. Hits a crazy headshot onto Atrix, who had a med kit, and now DJ Alice does 81. But TZN finds them both, able to take down Team 16.
That's going to be 3 more kills for them on there. That'll move them up just slightly into contention for top 5 placement. But like I said, very good job from them the last game, getting them up onto leaderboards, pulling them above some very solid players from other things we've seen, other events.
Yeah. And now we see Team 4 seems to have taken out most of Team 23. Now it's just Soup and his Panzer left.
I love you, Soup. Soup. Soup, don't do it. Soup. No. Bad Soup. Bad Soup. Got E. coli.
Yeah.
Once they'll actually go, I don't know if they'll go over. Oh, look, they know he's there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, they killed the rest of the team, so they know he's around. They just don't know exactly where. And Hydroponic being the first to push. Oh!
Oh.
The little sidestep jiggle right there is the only reason he is still alive. And for all we know, he didn't do it on purpose. Banville up on the hills.
Soup is if Soup can get this 1v3 here, he is a legend. Oh, Vis gets the whole team out, takes out Top and Insta.
You're watching. We are waiting. No offensive util besides a single nade for Hydroponic. And he looks more interested in trying to push. That's
a wall.
There's a board there. He's getting up onto the roof. He does make it up there before Banville can do anything, but Hydroponic finds the shots. His body falls down.
Poor Soup King.
And he
Well, no chicken wing ending for me, but I tried.
There's like a 0.00001% chance or something that it could pull down there.
Nah, it would have to. You have to have 70% land with at least the 30% being the top or bottom of both wings. Otherwise, there's too much water in the equation for esports.
Ugh. Rough and
Those
unfortunate.
of you that don't realize, I run custom games just to see how I can get spawns to work and how spawns work. I do that for like 30 or 45 minutes a day.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
Yeah. I just want to see where maps pop, and then see how the rotation goes. I just speed it. I do custom games. I just speed up the zones by every zone is only 20 seconds long. And I can see where the progressions are across. It helps me learn zones faster.
If you're ever trying to become an IGL, I would take Ippaku's advice right there and put it to use. That way you can learn where the zones are going to go and always have your team in really good spots.
Ooh, look at that. Hey, gamer.
How you doing,
You know what I can't wait for? Destructible Miramar.
in 5
That's
years?
gonna be a blast. No, it'll have to come out before that. My theory is they're doing all the destructibles so that they can test the maps in the Unreal 5 engine a lot easier. Oh,
Found 2,
unlucky.
player found, 3 players found for Team 33.
Unlucky pull up there for that team. They've been trying their best. Fun for them. That's gonna help. That's also gonna help Osmac and their team stay in the hunt for a top 5 finish. If they can get about 6 more kills, maybe 8 more kills, then get a top 4.
Oh, no bullets left for Cowboy. Cowboy, he ran out of bullets. Wasn't able to take down Stud Muffin. VV Sauce trying to drive away here. Cowboy wants to do more. Doesn't find any shots onto him. And Stud Muffin just stuck down below. A couple of shots come through. Molotov should be able to finish off Stud Muffin here in a second.
Has to get in there, though.
Team 27 further ahead, though. Might end up fighting teammate. Oh, Cowboy.
Well, yeah, if Cowboy's got anything to say about it.
Well, I mean, maybe it's less of a fight and more of a Cowboy getting more kills. Already with 10 minutes into this match.
Not really sure why he's out of the Nations Cup at the moment, but, you know, talk about that later.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Cowboy's insane.
And a nice pull over Al-Zahar to Impala, gonna make you holla. So it pulls center zone, still about 20%, 10% in water. So it looks like we're gonna have a truck stop kind of finish in the fields or in the hills.
Yeah.
So it should at least be entertaining for us to watch.
I feel like 2 really common zones I see here are like right next to the T, right in that area, or up here by this longhouse building, right on the hill here. There's 2 very common spots I see this end.
I do enjoy the zip lines, by the way, on this map. I think they're underutilized by players. They do make for some fun rotations, though.
Yeah. I feel like it's just hard because of how easily, if someone's set up on the other side, you can just get shot down. But you can jump off pretty easily and then parachute down.
Yes, you can do that. Take a look right here. I'm just gonna see if Cowboys at 5 kills right now, leading kind of the area. Yeah, I mean, right now they still have more kills than any other team. Cowboy alone has more kills than any other team right now on this map.
Yeah, and I mean, you said it separates the good from the bad, and the people who really put a ton of time into this game, compared to the ones who play a little bit more casually. What is happening down here?
Well, when one bad decision is followed by going on to a staircase that's completely opened, you get naded.
Where was their teammate? I'm sorry, where is...
One's dead in the middle of the street, and the other one's driving up in a car.
Hey, and then this is their other teammate, up here.
Probably disconnected.
Yeah, it looks like it. Team 18. Yeah. Seems to want to get involved in this, as well as Pirate is going to have a very blown-up vehicle. He does get out of it. He doesn't blow up, but he's going to go down to the blue zone.
Which is such a silly thing to do. This is phase 2.
And they're still fighting
the blue zone in phase 2.
I think they get around this corner in time. No, Cheech does a lot of damage. I think he's going to go down to the blue zone now. No, he's going to get a bandage off. Oh, just barely. As Boatman knocks Grandpa Disrespects, and now it's up to Jinx. What can he do in a 1v3? He finds Boatman to start it all off. Prepping the nade. Go more for the flush than anything else. He does find a second onto Ice It Nasty. Should be able to get the flush onto that, so now it's down into a 1v1. Him versus Cheech. The nade prepped, and it's perfect. Onto Cheech.
Jeez! What a 1v3 play by Jinx. I think that has to be one of the top 3 plays of the day that we were able to observe.
Yeah, I was unsure about observing all the way into the blue zone there, but I am glad that I decided to watch it through.
I just want to take a moment to tell everyone that was awesome.
That's a phenomenal play right there. Okay. Rescue mission. Coming out onto Coyote, who seems to really want to run this M249 today.
Spawns are there. Ammo's there. He'll run it. Are there people killing each other at church? Yes, there is.
Yes. Capybara!
That person's gonna hate me so much.
Yeah, it's okay. We're having fun.
Yeah. Hey, if I can call Tinkleton, I ain't calling about anything.
What?
I call Tig Tinkleton.
I've thought about making an alt account called Tinkleton.
That's what I call him, and his stream has hated me forever for it. He loves it. He knows it's my way of endearing myself.
Yeah. It's just fun and games. And I mean, he's the best around. So he enjoys
And not just
the
from
jokes.
a player standpoint. I mean, just from not just a skill point, but from a teammate standpoint, from a positive point in the community, just an all-around good human, which is something that I think PUBG really excels at compared to some of the esports out there.
What was that explosion?
That was a gas can somewhere.
Okay. That was such a weird sounding explosion.
I make a lot of gas cans explode against my teammates, so that's why I know that sound is really well.
Okay. Yep.
There's an actual clip of me chasing one of my teammates from power plant all the way to Pozo to get them on the edge of Pozo, pouring the gas can behind them, walking away, and then lighting them on fire while they're shooting a Pozo.
SM almost gets taken down by Daraz there. I have one clip where I emptied out 2 gas cans, and put right around an e-pickup and waited for my teammates to go for it as down goes SM, and then shot them so the entire floor would light up on fire when they went for the e-pickup.
Yeah, we have some really great points. We'll be like in a car or whatever, like I have presents for you, and I'll just get 9 gas cans. Everyone will have 3 or 4 gas cans on them, and we just have fun with it.
Yeah.
We have issues.
Red go boom, yay.
Yeah. Why is there a gas can in the door? Why is there a hot dog attached to it? Where's the mustard?
Gosh darn it. I just got myself some zucchini relish for it.
Dude, Obi-Wan taking some serious shots here.
Good shot onto Wavy there. Only 44 damage from the K9 into the side of his body.
More like the back corner of his left butt cheek. The fleshy part at that.
Yeah, it's just absorbing all of the damage. That way it doesn't do that much.
Shane's got 26 by hitting it with his butt cheek shot.
How long is Wavy gonna stay alive here? He's getting shot at and taking so much damage. Desolation taken down by the Vanilla Mayo Rinks. the flush comes out. Headshot from Matthias to finish off Team 1. And Wavy just refusing to die.
I mean, the knock. Shando finally gets the final butt shot onto him. What a way to go. And here we are in the circle of doom and death. Lining up pretty much where we said it was going to land up. So, not that bad over here.
Yeah,
One little spot. The hills are hard.
Yeah, a little bit farther south than I've seen most of them. So this compound, where Team 12 is, could prove pretty significant to the end game.
Osmatic going off finally. Osmatic, man, I don't know what's going on with you today. You're a little bit off your game. I think maybe next time we need to play drunk.
Yeah, and I think one of the problems here is they're getting shot at by Team 28, they're getting naded by Team 13, and they were fighting Team 10.
Yes, I will consent that he's getting shot by a lot of people.
He was fighting a team to which he did not get shot by once.
Yes.
Whatever's
the team on the map was able to shoot at him.
Aferix
Dude,
does.
Angie. Aferix with that turn, dude. What the heck was that about?
My God. And he only needed one more bullet and he would have been able to get Andy. So if he would have gotten that and then gotten the turn, that would have been crazy. He does spot out Toxic here. Hits the shot immediately. Now to 1v1 against Andy and he takes him down too.
Gets the 3, gets the clears the board, 5 kills. What a great game by Aferix here. A way to keep his team at least in the top 5, hopefully.
Yeah. And then the team he was originally fighting is now pushing over the hills. Team 28 no longer really staring at that position. I take that back as Snorlax getting a couple of shots into Ray and Thunder.
I should be upset, but this girl wanted me to dress as Snorlax. I don't really understand why, but
I totally. I think you would look great, especially if you can make things like the hood you made earlier. I think you could make a phenomenal Snorlax.
Well, I mean, I definitely have the stomach for it. No denying that.
And the last one left, Coyote trying to go for the shots, doesn't find him from the side. Shane Doe takes down Penta.
That's going to be 11 kills for them on there. Shane with 5, Obi-Wan with 3. They were kind of quiet in 1 or 2 of the games, but they've definitely showed up the last 3 games, I think.
Oh, Valley wanted the 4x spray, doesn't connect with it, and now he turns. He spots out Brando Lane, who didn't actually shoot at him at all. Only finds a couple of bullets, though. That's going to be unfortunate, because Valley still has to push further forward into this. And now he's getting lit up by Chuckles.
He's going to be in the smoke right here.
It almost would have been better for him to stay quiet. He has 9 first aids. Oh, so much damage there. And Chuckles finds the final shot to get the kill. We are down to our final 7 teams. As Thunder takes a headshot, Ray can try and give some covering fire, and from the side, Team 12 can get a couple of shots over there. And I said that this could be a very big compound, and it's even better now as Ray goes down to Glands.
Aferix still out there in the south part of the zone, really kind of holding their own out there, and everyone else is just going to have to come around. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I don't know if I'd go for the building, but I mean, at this point, you gotta. But there's Obi-Wan with that M249 at range.
Yeah, probably laying down for it too. We've already seen him do multiple times. Inside of our zone, though, it's really only Team 12. Team 21 has this tiny little corner right here. And honestly, they have a dip they can probably play right here. That I think... it'd be tough. Team 28 might have an angle, but Thunder ends up getting a knock onto Chuckles, finds one onto Snorlax. So that's 2 for Thunder. Brando Lane not in a spot to be able to get the res onto Chuckles. And down he goes.
And they're looking up the hills looking for Brando. Brando's already kind of moved down. Gonna get in position to kind of hold them out at this point. Would be a good turn if Brando's able to get it.
There we go.
Unfortunate.
Thunder picks up Brando, and now Team 10 up into the top 4 alongside Team 17, 21, and 12.
And we're back again where only 2 teams have a full roster.
Yeah.
Everyone else has 2 players, so something to take into account there. Just shows us, how fun these lobbies are and how much people are pushing.
Yeah. Aggression.
And really in the late game, where, having that late game where you've lost one person is, so impactful. You have no splits, you have no anchor.
Yeah.
Really have to be able to play a duo well.
And it shows really because our duos are the 2 that are on the very edges of the zone. Meanwhile, Team 21 kind of all split up. They have 2 different, they have 2 anchors and then 1 further forward with Team 12. Just they got to this compound while it was still empty for way longer than it should have been.
Look at the Team 12 member. Is it a Dillo? Billo?
Bill.
Just prone.
I think it's just Bill.
He was just prone there on that little hill.
And now he's pushing forward. Not spotted by Team 17. This gives so much control, but at the same time, if the Kadibara team pushes up onto this, he's going to be facing a whole team by himself for a second. But it ended up very good, as the rest of his team isn't in zone anymore.
Yeah, it's going to force them to move out here, but Team 10 is going to kind of have to find a way in here, and I'm not sure they can safely.
Yeah, I mean, they're just prone down behind the smallest divot right now. A couple of smokes, and they can go from rock to rock, and they might be able to take some fights. Bill goes down early to Kadibara. Probably going to be found in just a second. Glands finds the knock onto Thunder. Seems like he didn't have a helmet left. Meanwhile, Team 17, they've rotated all the way around.
Well, they want to clear out any rats.
What a spray by Coyote there.
And I think people realize how hard it is to spray an M249 to over 50 meters. It's not easy.
And he wasn't laying down. That was
No.
crouch spray with the M249. And now it looks like Team 17 going to be going to take this little garage, broken garage, where we've seen.
Throwing down.
So, I will say.
Oh, they don't know if anyone's in there, so they have to clear it out.
That's
and waste
really
the utility,
good.
Which is sad.
Never get knocked behind here. You can't get rezzed if you get knocked.
I think you can get picked up in there.
You can't.
You can't? Okay.
No, if you get knocked in there, you're dead. Team 12, they had a really good spot. They sent Bill over here early, and now they're down to a solo.
Oh, that was the risk. Bill could have got an opening knock. Would have been different for them.
Yeah. And instead, it's going to be Team 21 up against Team 17 with a potential backstab by a tree.
Why are you pushing across that street? That was a silly move to make.
Yeah.
I would have never pushed across that street. I would have pushed into the blue and right.
Yeah.
2 together, 1 across.
I mean, even if you do make that push, you gotta make it as a duo, at the very least, if not a 3-man push.
Yeah, they get a good trade-off there. Or belly crawl it.
Yeah.
Did he eliminate himself? Oh, no, Tree got eliminated by a nade. Nice nade there from Team 21. Yeah, nice nade from Team 21.
Yeah, slotted it right into the building, or right in between the 2 buildings. Beautiful. We've seen some really good util usage over these matches today. Because now we're just down into a 2v2. It's pretty quiet right now. Someone could try and go for this if they wanted. What do we got inside of it? DBS or something dumb? Whoop.
Um,
All
you
right.
have 3 armor. That's what matters.
Yeah. Not super needed at phase 8. If this was still like phase 6 or something, we could see it maybe getting used. Shane going for some jump peaks just in case someone tries to go over this way. He has a P90. And this could be super strong shots from Ferocia. Nade P90, but he goes down. Now it's on to Obi-Wan Coyote. Goes for the spray. Hears Kadibaya from the back. Gets the knock onto one. Goes for the spray onto the other, and he finds it. Obi-Wan Coyote to pick up 16 kills in the win for Team 17.
That is definitely going to boost them up on that scoreboard, especially with the limitations. I don't know how many kills Cowboys team had in that game. Let me take a look real quick here. They went out relatively early, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did go out early. Cowboy picked up 5. IQ picked up 1 as well, so they got 6.
6. So 6 kills from them takes them to 50 kills. That's 17 kills for them. It's not going to take them up to 50, but it will get them in there with that first place finish. It's going to give them a couple more points.
Yeah. But, I mean, crazy matches so far. I think that's Shane-Do going back-to-back.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Back-to-back
I think
wins.
it's back-to-back wins for that team. Definitely, they definitely warmed up, for sure.
Yeah. Will they make it 3 in a row? We're going to get ready for one final match. It's going to be back to Erangel. So we'll be right back in just a second for the final match of today. go as we get ready for the final match of today. We should get an updated leaderboard here shortly to figure out exactly how this one might play out. But Shane Doe and his team have definitely done pretty good and should be really right towards the top there, if not in first place at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be close on points there. I think within maybe 4 or 5 points. If they're not leading by 1 point, they're within 3 points. That's kind of where my caster math is going with me right now. Aaron, here we are, last map. Just want to give a big shout out to you, my fellow casters. I want to thank everyone for being here today. I want to thank the production crew for getting things going for us, making sure chat's taking care of everything else. It has been a pleasure being here with all of you. Don't forget, these events do go on every month. The more people we get signing up for the events, every 2 months, the more people we get signing up for the events and sponsorship for the events will help the events continue to grow and get out there. So, do your best to do that if you can. We'd love to have you back here. And we do have a decent playing path for the last match.
Yeah. It is slightly to the northeast, but overall, I mean, this is good playing path. You can reach pretty much everywhere. You cannot make Gatka great again, unfortunately, with this playing path. But plenty other places to go.
Well, we could from this playing path based on circles. We can see possibly the legendary Zarky finish, Tempo Storm, and Team Liquid Zarky finish, which was one of the best PUBG games ever played, in my opinion, and professional NPL since one. And has not been replicated since, to my satisfaction. But teams are jumping off; they're jumping early, and here we go.
Yeah, and I do have a quick updated leaderboard before we get started. So Shane Doe has indeed successfully made it up into first place. They have 65 points. So Quid Prone Quo is in first place by 5 points ahead of Dopamine Farmers with Cowboy Quinn and IQ.
What about Eddie and them? Are they close behind? I know they're like 40 points.
Ed, and Eddie are 44 points, so 16 points behind second place in third right now.
And Roth getting a car knock early, which, is what Roth does, I guess.
He was less squish.
Anyway. Well, tons of action across the board. School, apartments, you take your pick. We have 3 teams. There are 2 teams out at Sharkfin because reasons of bad choices. Although Apex is out there too, which I don't understand. Oh, because they went over to C9.
Okay, I think Sev has the most actual action going on right now. Reckless
Go for it, baby.
with the VSS. Also getting shot at by Wavy from a VSS. So we got some VSS action going on. As Desolation just taps Reckless in the head with an M16. So M16s and VSSs is what we got going on.
The VSS is such a killer right now in the current meta of this game. Maybe not so much in the pro scene as it could be, but in the casual games, VSS is dominating kill feeds the last couple of patches.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really say no to a gun that is doing well, as Johnny with the S12K does get a knock onto one. He's going to want to try and push forward, gets some damage onto one, but Wavy with a good spray, able to keep himself alive, taking down Johnny.
Yeah, and Desolation, Trust and teammate went in and got the res on Augie the 4th, and that's going to bring Team 24 back up to current speed. Team 23 eliminated Team 15. We wish them goodbye and goodwill.
As we pop over Team 16, fighting here with Team 27, they annihilate Team 27 and then quickly turn their eyes towards Team 4. Boost does hit at least one headshot and a little bit more damage onto the members for Team 4.
Just trying to get a position out here with Sos on the outside. And pushing these apartments is such a nasty thing to do, especially when school can back you off. So you really only have one way to push.
Yeah.
Bars on the windows here, it makes it hard to shoot through. Bars are always going to save people that don't deserve to be saved. They're going to make your gun kick back if you don't think they should. And there we go. Perfect example.
Yeah. And I think everyone can agree bars on the window are the number one thing that PUBG should have just never added in the first place.
Well, we can say that, COD did it, and once COD did it, yeah, everyone had to do it. And that's just how it goes for FPS. You gotta stick in there and see this go. So there's bars on their windows as well, but you can shoot them a little bit better. It just makes it a little bit more difficult. That's for sure.
And we say that, but Sosa just does not care how difficult it would make it. He gets another knock, and now he's pushing across immediately. Should be able to get the flush. No, he actually gets ready for a push down from the steps. Oh, he has an EMT kit as well. But he's the one pushing first. It's definitely, like, if you have the EMT kit, I feel like you should be pushing second, not first.
Yeah, oh, you're right.
So
He just wants the kills. He's thirsty.
yeah, I mean, he's got 4 so far. Don't let boost get flushed. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Did he jump off the back?
Oh. Oofed.
He poofed from the back.
Yep. He jumped off the back and did not deploy a parachute. And when you don't deploy a parachute, it hurts.
Only a little bit.
Oh, Kadibara. Up against Team 8. Cowboy. From behind. Almost gets the turn, but does get flushed out. So, Team 21 and Team 8 have each traded a kill. Ferocia, though, very far away from Daros.
And Team 19 coming on top of this.
So, I don't know, like, if a flush came out. Quinn going down to Valiate.
Yeah, Valiant team are hunting.
And, yeah, Daros so far away from even being able to think about doing anything with this. That might be where that fight kind of peters out for right now. Though it doesn't really look like too much else is going on anywhere else besides the shark fin. Oh, he got the shotgun reloaded. You can't push this. He does get the knock onto one. As curb attack jumps out. Tries to go for a reposition. Has 4 bandages to work with. And Vicarus is just gonna steal all the meds. And I don't even know how this is gonna play out.
I'm not really sure, but I was hoping this fight would actually be more entertaining, and it was not.
Yeah, I thought like we were gonna see one of the teams die right there. And it just kind of stopped. But now we see Team 32 maybe pushing Team 14 a little bit, but getting shot in the back by Team 26. This may be a lost cause for right now. Might be better to back off for a second and then try and go back for the fight in a little bit.
Yeah, looking over at this rotation that's coming out here, having this upper hill here can be a great advantage, and it is going to give you some visibility, a little bit of more control, a little bit easier to rotate from here than it is in other parts of Razak. But like I said, it does make you an easy target, especially from the hillsides on both the north and south.
Team 16 look to be making a run up the hillside as Team 32 gets annihilated by Team 26. And they're actually going to start pushing off of this hillside. Will it be in time? As Boost. Rhynamite goes down to Sosid. And now Gunning. Gonna turn his attention to be ready for this, but not ready in time as Boost able to get the knock onto him. M-Kiz spotted out. What a spray from Boost.
Boost just going off on tilt there with Sosil at 5 kills on the team. What a good solid last game here from Team 16.
Yeah, they probably need a lot to launch themselves up the leaderboard, so that's exactly what they're going to do. They are going to try and go out and get every single kill they can. DJ Alice already getting a knock onto Team 14. It's Baker takes a lot of damage as well, but nothing else comes through.
All right, here looking over here on the other side of the hill, we have Composed Team 29. Didn't really get to show them too much the last couple of games, but over here, gonna get ready to get a push over here, going up against another 2 teams though. So see if they're able to get a push onto this. Oh, sorry, that's their own teammate. Not sure why they're being so timid about this.
Yeah, I mean, Eagle Screech is all the way back down in the compound. Steve the Pirate is sneaking up behind them. Oh no, he's spotted out by Temet, and down goes Team 18. Who jinx? Not
That would be me.
to get any more. Who jinx?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Steve the Pirate, down and out. Eagle Screech. Can he screech his way into the zone, or is he gonna burn out?
Well, folks, it looks like we're going to have something here. The zone does kind of still sit up, so it's going to pull south of the river. But Boost, look at that, almost getting that down there, but Baker gets it for the upper hand.
Yeah, the nade goes out. Does it find the knock? No, Baker is able to get out of there in time. So now Sosid gonna make it over here to try and get the res onto Boost here in a second. It is his second bleed, so they're gonna have to get him up relatively soon. But now Sosid just backing off for a second, going for the spray. He heard them jump outside, so he wants to make sure to scare them off. Make sure Boost actually gets into the bathroom, so Sosid has a spot to go. Good nade there from DJ Alice. Shots traded with Baker. Both hitting headshots.
I mean, it just looks solid to me, you know?
Do it. The spray. Baker goes down to Sosid. One player left. The shot, the bars block it through the top. Tries to get more. And now the nade being prepped, being rolled up and over. And it does find the kill. I didn't think that was
That was a nade that basically went through. I mean, look at that nade. It had to have. I mean, he was damaged already. I mean,
yeah.
9 times out of 10, he's on the other side of that room. That nade should not have impacted him as much.
Rolls through here and then landed like right here to get the kill. I didn't even follow it because I didn't think it was going to get the kill, and that's on me. I should have.
Well, I blame me for that, but only to be honest, because my brain's hurting right now.
My brain do the hurt.
I literally have a migraine that just came on like 5 seconds into that fight. I'm like, ow, 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 open my eyes, ow. So
that's
I'll be a minute here, Chad.
That's not good. You take a chill pill. relax, and we'll have some fun while you try and deal with that migraine. Our zone has pulled right over to ruins. So we could have a ruins ending. That would be pretty entertaining.
Oh, ruins endings are nice because also they have the nice little river portion of the ruins, where if you play it just right, you can come over from the little kidney island and hide on the other tiny little island, and then just stay there until the end. That would be a Pentalol play.
There is also a crate over here that is a FAMAS with a suppressor over there on that island.
Will anyone be able to get over there, though?
Oh, yeah. There's so much availability to get over there right now.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking the rotations may have played something into that.
Oh, Team 29, they're completely unaware that there's a team, E-pick-upping, not E-pick-upping, that got rezzed and are coming in behind them.
Have an E-pick-up! Oh, wait. No, that's not how that works.
Oh, it's Vanilla Mayo, that we have confirmed, would not be good. Yeah.
Vanilla Mayo's not good.
No bueno.
Vanilla Mayo is a sweet person. He's not good to eat.
Oh, Team 17.
But
they're
apparently
up to 4
someone's
kills.
tasty. Oh, they're up to 4. Oh, wow. Oh, they lost they lost their 4-9 player, though.
Yeah. Death District gets the knock onto one player on Team 2. Borana, the only remaining player, and he could get pushed on by Team 17 as Shando gets the kill steal.
That Shando.
And finishes off the other player as well, and Team 17 up to 6 kills.
Notice.
Alright, let's see what else is going on. Daraz has made his way over to team number 1. Did spot out Vanilla Mayo. Goes for the shots, does find the knock onto 1, and now it's Bearded Vulture. Nade goes out. He's trying to get the flush, and 324 damage from the nade, I think, is going to be good enough.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. I don't know if you can get much more damage with the nade.
Not the way I play. Definitely not the way I play.
Obi-Wan Coyote was rezzed by Matthias. Took a bike all the way back into Georgia Pool to get the res. Now going back out, Shando gets a knock onto Team 23. Isn't going to find any more, and Vince should be able to get rezzed by Soup. Team 19 pushing down onto Team 12. Tree was taken down. And now it's just Glance as Gats gets a couple of shots towards him. Roth prepping the nade, throwing the nade. Does he land it? Yes, he does. Right into the hole. And Glance is eliminated.
Bye. We love you.
Have a wonderful time. We appreciate you for coming. And if anyone else wants to join these wonderful games, just do ! Discord and pay attention for when the next tournament rolls around. And you, as well, can join these wonderful custom matches and try and work your way towards winning some cash.
I just want to win tacos.
Right, right. Or if you're a Ippaku, just ask for tacos instead.
Tacos are good. All right, so looking at over here, we have 14 teams left. How do we have 14 teams left on this map right now?
Well, there's 13.
Hey, so. Soup got a kill. Go, Soup King. And he's dead.
No, Soup has 2. Vince has been knocked 3 times now, I believe. So if someone doesn't stay on top of Vince, just like insta-death as Hoax is running VSS MP5 and has
Oh, look at that nade.
125 spare bullets. What a beautiful nade, but it was actually from Roth from behind. And Roth has decided to come in here. He squashes one. He's looking for the other, and he finds Temet. Finishes off Temet, steals the vehicle that was here, and gets out of there. I think Roth is just having fun with it. He's getting shot at from so many different angles. Boost pulls up right on top of him, and Boost finds another kill. And Boost is up to 6 kills. Sosid has 8. 14 kills for Team 16.
Definitely Team 16 popping off here for sure. Having a great last game out there. Roth with definitely has to be the second fun play of the day right there.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled up in his vehicle. Just shot as much as he could. Got the kills, stole their vehicle, and drove away. Like, hey, thanks for the vehicle, bye. You're all dead now.
Which is okay. Boost again, getting another shot on people.
My God. Where was this earlier? I mean, if Boost and Sosid had been popping off like this from game 1, we'd be talking about them potentially taking this away and getting the cash prize. But right now, it's Team 17 that we have to pay attention to. And they're pushing up forward towards Soup's team. Hoax goes down. Simply Matthias and the nade able to finish the last player. Matthias is currently knocked, getting flushed out. Obi-Wan trying to block a little bit, but phase 5 is coming, and I think Matthias is going to go down. Boost finds Shane on the other side, and now we see nades going forward. Is now Boost is getting shot in the side by Team 13.
I wonder if Coyote could get to Shane and put him in a car and get out of there. Don't think so.
Snorlax so close to dead. Brandolane trying to get some shots over towards Ozomatic. Taken down low. He's going to have to try and hit the first aid. Oh, down he goes. Not able to survive. Snorlax gets shot in the back. Down he goes. 15 kills for someone right there. Didn't see who. 33 eliminates Team 28. And Team 33 only has 3 kills, so it wasn't them. Who got up to 15 kills?
I did not see that. I'll take a look for it.
Boatman with the Panzer, jumping Panzer, as Sosid gets the knock. And the trade.
That would be Sosa's team, 15 kills.
Got it. Sosid gets 2 more onto Boatman and Nasty. Hey.
17 kills.
My goodness. Team 16 dominating so far in this match. Can they find any more? Coyote. Last one left for Team 17. 11 kills for them. And one of the teams that was pretty close behind, Team 5. I believe they were at 40 points, correct? Or was it Ed? No. Oh, now I'm second guessing myself. Now I can't remember.
Aspherix here coming up, and Pencilol again on Erangel. Pencilol can win it all by himself, we've seen repeatedly today.
And not with Team 16 in this lobby right now. No one can win it all. As I feel like they really have just been hitting all of their shots right now. And they're going to be fighting all of these teams that still have to leave here. Boost gets a knock onto Aphorix. And we somehow ended up on IQ. And now Boost finds another onto Not a Quitter. Team 5 down to just vacancy. Aphorix does get res. Shots go out. What a headshot! On to Jamone. He pushes forward, finds another, and he's just giving no respect to anyone left in this
1300
lobby.
damage.
But a nade.
Oh.
The nade is
Obi-Wan
all.
knocks Osmotic.
Afrix does go down. Boost. Third knock. Does DJ Alice make it over to him in time?
I see Josh do the only thing they've done all game, and he's going to get the res off.
With zone,
But phase 6.
He's dead.
Dead.
One kill for DJ Alice. And now it's Sosid. He does have the Mark 14. Spots out Coyote, going for the shots. Doesn't find it. Coyote just denied. I don't blame him. I think he just denies here. Don't let this go to Team 16, I don't think. Because
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to catch up, but at the same time...
it does end up going to Team 16 anyways. 22 kills,
Gets the kill.
Like, you say they might not be able to catch up, but this is 22 kills we're talking about. If they can get the rest of the lobby and win, it could definitely be really, really close. That'd be 37 points in this match.
I didn't see where they were right before this, though.
I didn't either, and I know they were definitely a little bit farther down, and Sosid now has one of the most overpowered loadouts in the game.
Only if you want to shoot bullets out of it.
MK. And he's going to throw some cover forward as it looks like IQ and Dara is just going to be in a little 1v1 fight of their own. Shots go out from IQ. The nade in return does a lot of damage. He's going to go for the med kit as Dara's just full pushing forward. Smoke goes out. Now he has to go again, but the nade right onto IQ's face, and Dara's picks up third place and another kill.
Team 16 could win it here. They might need the win to get everything, but they're going up against a full team 13.
Yeah, 2v3.
And 13 not a team of slackers, to be honest.
It's not going to be easy for Team 16. I think if Boost was still alive, with how him and Sosid have been playing so far in this match, they just roll through them.
Yeah, I don't know why he's... I mean, they should be sticking together, not playing this far apart. Or, you know... Okay, he found who he was looking for.
Yeah. Maybe trying to find the rat and then take zone control. They did spot out Daraz, and now he's just running out in the open to try and find the flank onto him. They want to take care of the solo before they fight the trio.
Is he moving just to the other side of the rock every time?
No, I think he's laying down. Yeah, he's just laying down right there. There we go. Down goes Daraz, and now it's just a 2v3 for the win. So, can Sosid and DJ Alice take down Team 13? They are split, and yes, it'd be better to be together, to go for a trade, but in a 2v3, if they can get an opening knock or a knock, with how much zone control they have, I think they bank on trying to get a knock and then coming back together for a 2v2 fight.
Oh, there's split.
Yeah. Complete opposite sides of the zone. Sosid backing off. Smoke going forward to cause some distraction. And now we might see these two players come a little bit close together.
Yeah, it's going to try to get them to bait out a little bit more.
Team 13 is going to be the team that has to move now. 30 seconds to try and make something happen. Nade does a little bit of damage, and now Sosid is moving forward. Another nade onto that tree. Sosid throws that nade forward, does more. Those nades, they looked a little better, but Sosid was aware of it.
The blue zone was a little slow. If it had been another nade, Sos would have been caught by it.
So many blue zones in the hand of Team 13. Unfortunately, not a city or building ending, so they weren't able to put them to as much use as maybe they would have wanted. MK rings out, finds one, and now it's into a 2v2. DJ Alice finds a knock onto a second, and now it's a 2v1.
Can the hero arise? Prone. Oh, nice job. What a great game from them. 26 kills.
I'm telling you, 26 kills and the win, that's 36 points. I feel like there's the potential that they could be up in first place, depending on where they were before. If not, they're going to be pretty darn close, I think.
Yeah, because if you look at the rest of the lobby, only one team had 10 kills.
Yeah.
And that was Shane Doe, Mathis, and Obi-Wan. The next after that was 7 kills with Pencilwall, then 6 kills. So again, we're gonna it's gonna be down to the wire here.
Yeah. So now we just stick around for a second while we wait for the final tally. How did you enjoy the games today?
Overall, I think the games were pretty good. It was fun casting a trio event. It does definitely, I think, we talked about it. There is some definite differences from each of the teams, each way that they not just play in general, but in the way that they have to push, and somewhat in the way they have to rotate and loot. The comeback mechanic wasn't really used too much. I mean, it was in some points, but not. I don't think where they're at. We had a Birdum called in. Yeah, kind of used a little bit, not really well. Um, we did have a Panzer used very well. And other than that, the mobile cover, we definitely saw a lot of that out there today.
Yes.
But overall, I think it was a very interesting event. I think some teams had some fun out there, and I'm hoping that we can get to see more of these like this in future events.
Yeah, and I mean, like we've been saying this whole time, Megapint puts on some very, very entertaining events. They are always trying to look and make sure that it's as entertaining as possible for you guys and us to cast. Because we've seen squad tournaments over and over and over again. We've seen duo tournaments every once in a while. So it's always fun to try and shake it up, do some fun things. And that's not to say that there's never going to be a squad tournament for this. I'm absolutely sure there will be at some point. But it's just always fun to see what Megapint is going to bring to the table for us to watch and enjoy.
Yeah, and I think if we can just go based off of the past experience we've had, I think these tournaments continue just get a little bit better players in them each time, but still leave it open for players that don't have the best skills, maybe not get to play in some of these top tier events. And I think that's really part of the enjoyment for me.
Yeah. Um, and I will say, before our leaderboard gets fully updated, going into that last match, um, our points leader, kill leader, and damage leader is all the same. It was Cowboy. So he had 36 points going into the final match, 26 kills, and 3,709 damage.
Very impressive. Definitely one of those players that we saw today out there that was um, early on active and continued to be active throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
So you got to give him a little bit of credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive. Shane Doe, Obi-Wan, Simply Matthias, they also did really good. That's why they were in first place going into that last match. Ed and Eddie with Valiate, Gats, and Roth had a pretty good match. Third place, Two Guns and a Distraction. 41 points, not a quitter. Pentalol, a vacancy. So definitely some teams that did really good. I'm still just waiting for this final game to update on our leaderboard. That way I can give you the team that ended up winning. But it
Well, I would like
is,
that. That would be fun.
yeah, it is taking just a second for us to get it. Let's double check. So for our prize pool, um, first place got $240. Second place got $90. The top fragger for the day got $35.92. And whatever ends up being the top clip from this is also going to get $35.
Very cool. That is nice. I like that. The top clips are always for me. I think some of the fun things that we get to do and look at.
Yeah. I mean, especially in those like final two games, we definitely had a couple of very good ones. Jinx with his 1v3 was very good. So, there was some good clips that came out of that, and I'm really curious to see who's going to end up taking home the top clip from this.
I think part of it too, is when we talk about some of the stuff is there's so much randomness to just the games and where we get to see as casters. There could be some great moments that we don't just get to catch, which is impossible when there's that many teams in the lobby. You can't catch everything, but we do try and catch the most that we can. So if there's other clips out there that people caught from watching people's streams, I'd love to see them.
Yeah,
Um, that is definitely something that I think would be fun to see.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that we can yell at Salsa and tell him to uh, put in a clip channel specifically for the trios one to see what kind of top clip we actually get once we see all of them.
No, that would be fun. I'd like that a lot. That would be very very cool. Um,
Now, okay, is that right? Is that the final leaderboard? Uh, okay. So I do think we have a final leaderboard here. Um, and Salsa, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but Quid Prone Quo does indeed get first place with 80 points, 56 kills, and the rest placement points. Their worst finish of the day was 11th place. And then
okay.
it looks like second place was Dopamine Farmers, Cowboy, Quinn, and IQ. And where is our team? So, Iza Katka, which was DJ Alice, Boost, and Sosid with that crazy game there at the end.
Mm.
Uh, end in sixth place with 43 points. Uh,
Oh,
which is kind of crazy because that means they got what? They got 36 points in that last match, and they end with 43.
that is
So,
crazy, actually.
yeah. Clearly means that they either just had some unlucky games earlier, they just really got warmed up by that final match, and just popped off. But I believe that should be our leaderboard, and that's where we're gonna end it. You have any closing remarks for us?
Uh, I just want to say thank you again. It was fun casting with you today. It was a blast for me to be here and hang out with the community, see people in chat talking, and just enjoying some community esports, which I think is something we continue to need to grow and to help our game not just grow here in North America but across the world. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the battlegrounds.
Have a wonderful night. See you guys later. I hope you join us again next time for even more PUBG action. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you next time.